So this is your experience. If you would allow me to put you in a box. I'm putting myself in the box too, just for the sake of an analogy. But everything that you are currently experiencing right now is in that box. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, where is the sound of my voice? It's in that box. Your eyes are open, so you're looking at something that's in that box. When a director makes a movie, they want their movie screen to contain as much as they can, as much detail as they can, so that they can move your emotions, so that your nervous system, your brain thinks that what is occurring is more real. And then of course we experience it, we have more emotion and we like the movie more. So just for the sake of the discussion, let's just pretend that this is a movie screen. And that is what you're experiencing right now. Any questions about what this box represents? This is also the bubble of perception. Ah, my words aren't working. Where's my keyboard? Probably it's not working. Yeah, okay. Need a more reliable keyboard. Okay, so this box is what I'm experiencing right now. My keyboard wants to be dysfunctional. Now, outside of this box is still available to me because it's still, maybe it's under the bed, maybe it's inside the closet. I'm not currently aware of what's inside the closet directly because it's in the closet, the door's closed. So I don't really know. That's this box. That's everything that I currently am not aware of, but I could if as Donna pointed out, if I shined my attention on it. So this is the unknown. We can definitely explore the unknown. That's cool, right? Does this make sense so far?
Yeah.
Everyone with me?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to make everything that's on this screen a product of I think I'm using an eraser, ironically. Maybe. Yeah. We want to make this voluntary. We want what is on this screen to be something that we have chosen. Does that make sense? That's an important concept, and I don't want it to be confusing, but ultimately what we've been talking about this whole time is making what is on this screen of what we're currently aware of a voluntary act, as opposed to an involuntary habitual act, which I call the mind that's a leaf at the mercy of the wind. And in fact, if I were to draw that box, it would be smaller. So if this is everything that we have available, which is the bigger box, like everything that's within my capacity to see, the more that I'm lost in thought, the box is like this big. That's my bubble of perception when I'm stuck ruminating, thinking about not thinking about this, thinking about that, thinking about them, thinking about myself. Our practice is designed to change that, change the dynamic. We start to point our attention, as Donna mentioned, like a flashlight, and we start to expand that square. And we do it with the 4 directions of attention. It's a guaranteed way that if a person does it, they can expand this square, and all of a sudden, this is a voluntary thing. The mind is where you have put it. The screen that you're creating is a purposeful, intentional process that you have willed into existence. It is not haphazard. It is not just following your biology. When you're hungry, you think hungry thoughts and you start to pay attention to your tummy and you start to look at food. All that's fine. It's still going to occur, but that's not this. This is my mind, my attention is where I have put it on purpose, deliberately, intentionally, and willfully in this moment. And how do I do it? I do it with points of attention. I intend them in advance. And I make sure that I'm engaging any one of these four directions at any given moment. And then now I'll explain what those four directions are. And remember, the more that you engage it, the more you expand that box. And in the box on the outside was the unknown. Notice that if the box is bigger, we know more, like we're more aware, you could say. It's not so tiny. I lived a lot of my life, and I think most people are living their lives with a very tiny box. Why do we care about the unknown? Because that's where we learn, that's where we grow. And plus, that's just what we can't see right now. So that's what life is about, creation and exploration of that unknown. Spoiler alert. That's what the human spirit is fundamentally designed to do. Why? Because we do it whether we like it or not. Every animal, every creature, everything that exists is fundamentally exploring the unknown, with or without permission. It is an intrinsic part of life in general. And of course, we have self-awareness. So as creatures who are aware of themselves, we can actually explore the unknown in a more deliberate fashion